This project came out of identifying photographs and material relating to little people in the archive and thinking that that deserved to be explored further and also deserved to be explored in the right way by the people who were able to tell those histories and understand them.
We felt it was really important that we actually bring the little people community on board to explore these elements of our circus collection in a bit more detail with them, because at the end of the day it's their history, it's their heritage, they're the ones who are affected by this on a daily basis. And we wanted to make sure that how we're treating these collection items and how we're able to display these going forward, is celebratory and reframed basically from how it has been historically.
If someone says a word in the street, them sort of words, or says derogatory words, in one moment it's gone, doesn't exist anymore. But the most hurtful thing, and it got me about a year ago, I can still actually feel it, because I'm tough on that sort of thing. I was walking with my family, your radar goes up, and I'm going, yeah, and someone was filming us. I know they are. When someone, you can see like that, because I've got no control of that. I'm out with my family, and that can go anywhere on the internet. It's not right, and it hurts. I can take the word. I've got big shoulders, but not film my family. No.
I wanted to help educate people more about dwarfism and hopefully meet other people too that have got dwarfism, as this is the first time I've actually met people with it. I think hopefully people learn more about dwarfism and then how people are and why some of them are smaller than others.
I can see children usually, and sometimes adults as well, that they have this big question mark in their head, and I go, well, you can ask me a question, I don't mind a question, come to me, ask me politely, and I'm happy to educate you, I'm happy to tell you that.
When they said they needed our feedback and our experience, I thought this was a perfect opportunity. By the fact that they were promoting it or exhibiting it, I thought it was the best way to learn from it.
So on a day-to-day basis, my experience is quite often we can be looked at and stared at, and sometimes it's done in a curious way, which I think is fine, because everybody's curious. But it's when that curiosity turns into negativity and people do it in a malicious way, that's when it becomes less palatable.
Even though I grew up in the world of disability, I didn't know that I had dwarfism until I met somebody that looked exactly like me, and I was like, hang on a minute, there's more of us out there. And they introduced me to the world of little people. I really wanted to learn more about the history of the circus performers with dwarfism. I wanted to learn a bit more about that side of things. I thought it'd be really interesting to explore that in history and just bring it to light, really. I think it's really important for people to learn about history, but also learn from it as well.
I think it's important to highlight this history. If you don't look back on history and learn from history, what's the point?
And it was very important for me to not only talk about the negatives, but talk about the positives as well.
I think it shows that we're all special with whatever we have.
We're always taught to be part of the community, and it's really important to be accepted for who we are.
It's not all circus and all clowns and all jugglers.
And ideally I'd just like people just to see little people just as everybody else. We're short, we look a bit different, but then that's only the same as somebody having brown hair, blue eyes. It's just genetic makeup that makes us look different, but ultimately we are just people, and we just want to get on with life like everybody else, really.